Sahih al-Bukhari 1831. Narrated Aisha, the wife of the Prophet. Allah's Messenger called the salamander a bad animal, but I did not hear him ordering it to be killed. Sahih al-Bukhari 1832. Narrated Sa'id bin Abu Sa'id al-Makburi. Abu Shuraih al-Dashadai said that he had said to Amr bin Sa'id when he was sending the troops to Mecca to fight Abdullah bin Azizubair, "O chief, allow me to tell you what Allah's Messenger said on the day following the conquest of Mecca." My ears heard that and my heart understood it thoroughly, and I saw with my own eyes the Prophet, when he, after glorifying and praising Allah, started saying, "Allah, not the people, made Mecca a sanctuary, so anybody who has belief in Allah and the last day should neither shed blood in it, nor should he cut down its trees." If anybody argues, that fighting in it is permissible on the basis that Allah's Messenger did fight in Mecca, say to him, Allah allowed His Apostle and did not allow you. Allah allowed me only for a few hours on that day of the conquest, and today its sanctity is valid as it was before. So, those who are present should inform those who are absent concerning this fact. Abu Shuraih was asked, "What did Amr reply?" He said, Amr said, "O Abu Shuraih, I know better than you in this respect. Mecca does not give protection to a sinner, a murderer, or a thief." Sahih al-Bukhari 1833. Narrated Ibn Abbas. The Prophet said, Allah has made Mecca a sanctuary, so it was a sanctuary before me and will continue to be a sanctuary after me. It was made legal for me, i.e., I was allowed to fight in it for a few hours of a day. It is not allowed to uproot its shrubs or to cut its trees, or to chase, or disturb, its game, or to pick up its lakata, fallen things, except by a person who would announce that, what he has found, publicly. Al-Dashabas said, O Allah's Messenger, except al-Adkir, a kind of grass, for it is used, by our goldsmiths and for our graves. The Prophet then said, except al-Adkir. Ikrimah said, do you know what chasing or disturbing the game means? It means driving it out of the shade to occupy its place. Sahih al-Bukhari 1834. Narrated Ibn Abbas. On the day of the conquest of Mecca, the Prophet said, there is no more emigration from Mecca, but jihad and intentions, and whenever you are called for jihad, you should go immediately. No doubt, Allah has made this place, Mecca, a sanctuary since the creation of the heavens and the earth, and will remain a sanctuary till the day of resurrection as Allah has ordained its sanctity. Fighting was not permissible in it for anyone before me, and even for me it was allowed only for a portion of a day. So, it is a sanctuary with Allah's sanctity till the day of resurrection. Its thorns should not be uprooted, and its game should not be chased, and its lakata, fallen things, should not be picked up except by one who would announce that publicly, and its vegetation, grass etc., should not be cut. Al-Dashabas said, O Allah's Messenger, except al-Adkir, for it is used by their blacksmiths and for their domestic purposes. So, the Prophet said, except al-Adkir. Sahih al-Bukhari 1835. Narrated Ibn Abbas. Allah's Messenger was cupped while he was in a state of IHRAM. Sahih al-Bukhari 1836. Narrated Ibn Buhayna. The Prophet, while in the state of IHRAM, was cupped at the middle of his head at Lihajjamal. Sahih al-Bukhari 1837. Narrated Ibn Abbas. The Prophet married Maymunah while he was in the state of IHRAM, only the ceremonies of marriage were held. Sahih al-Bukhari 1838. Narrated Abdullah bin Umar. A person stood up and asked, O Allah's Apostle, what clothes may be worn in the state of IHRAM? The Prophet replied, do not wear a shirt or trousers, or any headgear, e.g. a turban, or a hooded cloak, but if somebody has no shoes he can wear leather stockings provided they are cut short off the ankles, and also, do not wear anything perfumed with wars or saffron, and the Marima, a woman in the state of IHRAM, should not cover her face, or wear gloves. Sahih al-Bukhari 1839. Narrated Ibn Abbas. A man was crushed to death by a she-camel and was brought to Allah's Messenger, who said, give him a bath and shroud him, but do not cover his head, and do not bring any perfume near to him, as he will be resurrected reciting Talbiyah. Sahih al-Bukhari 1840. Narrated Abdullah bin Hunayn. Abdullah bin al-Abbas and al-Maswar bin Makrama differed at al-Abwa. Ibn Abbas said that a Murim could wash his head, while al-Maswar maintained that he should not do so. Abdullah bin Abbas sent me to Abu Ayyub al-Ansari and I found him bathing between the two wooden posts of the well, and was screened with a sheet of cloth. I greeted him and he asked who I was. I replied, I am Abdullah bin Hunayn and I have been sent to you by Ibn Abbas to ask you how Allah's Messenger used to wash his head while in the state of Ram. Abu Ayyub al-Ansari caught hold of the sheet of cloth and lowered it till his head appeared before me, and then told somebody to pour water on his head. He poured water on his head, and he, Abu Ayyub, rubbed his head with his hands by bringing them from back to front and from front to back and said, I saw the Prophet doing like this.